Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have got our Florida haul to share with you, and that is Walt Disney World, the cruise and Universal. We also might have a little giveaway. In terms of the haul, we've got all sorts. We've got ears, we've got bags, we've got mugs, we've got pins, we've got clothing. There honestly is so much to share with you, so let's jump in. So let's start with the cruise haul. Now the first thing was when we entered our stateroom, because we are now Silver Castaway Club members, which means that we've been on more than one sailing, we received a free gift. And what we were expecting was the over-the-shoulder blue Castaway Cay club bags, but that is not what we got. We received this. And how incredible is this? So it is an over-the-shoulder beach bag. It's got Captain Mickey and it's got Castaway Club, Inaugural Sailing, Disney Wish, and it is so gorgeous. So I'd seen a couple of people like carrying them when we were at the port terminal, and I was like, oh, where did they get them from? Thinking I'll just buy it in the shop. But no, we got it for free. Now on the inside it has got the embossed Castaway Club print, and it is a really decent size, so we're really happy with this instead of the over-the-shoulder Castaway bag. This one is just much more like my style, so absolutely love that. And then the second thing that we also received was this, and again it says Disney Wish Inaugural Sailings Castaway Club, and we were very puzzled as to what this actually is. We received two of them. And when we googled it, we actually found out that it's a towel securer. So when your towel is on your lounger, you pop this over the top and it keeps your towel secured in place. Not sure we're ever really going to have a need or a use for this, but it's kind of cool, right? The other little freebie that we received was this Disney Wish wishing star. Now if you've ever been to Cinderella's Royal Table, you probably already have one of these because we do, but this one says Disney Wish. They gave us these as we boarded the ship, and also they used them throughout the cruise to like activate the grand lobby chandelier. So it's quite a nice little keepsake for children. Yeah, it's cute. And so the next thing that we picked up was something that we'd actually seen in somebody else's vlog, and it is this cooler bag. So it's got Disney Wish Inaugural Sailings. While I'm going through this video, I will try and remember prices if they are not on there, but bear with me if I don't have them. This one was actually $21, which we thought was an absolute bargain price for what it actually is. So it does have Disney Cruise Line on the shoulder holder, and because it is a cool bag, you can buy it with drinks or without. We bought it without because we had a lot of water, but it's actually really sturdy. And inside it is just that white sort of refrigerator cool bag material. But this one, we don't have anything like this, and it's probably like perfect for picnics and things. We took it to Castaway Cay with us and filled it with drinks, which kept them cool, but $21, we were genuinely quite surprised at the price of this one. We've then also got some reusable bags. So this one is what our Inaugural Sailings bag came in, and this is just a fabric bag, almost what I would kind of call like a swimming bag with a bit of a drawstring around the top. Not sure that this one will get used much, but it's quite a decent size. And then we've also got our Castaway Cay shopper bag. We do love these shopper bags. They do make great lunch bags, and we seem to kind of have a bit of a collection. So when we saw that there was a Castaway Cay one, we picked that up. And we've got the Disney Cruise Line reusable shopper, which just has a big Disney cruise on the back. Next thing that we picked up on the Wish, ahoy mateys, we have Oscar's pirate costume. So this is the jacket for it. I'll pop in a picture of him wearing the full outfit. But this was a very expensive $70, and it came with a full outfit. So it's got a jacket, a shirt, pants, boot covers, a belt, and of course the hat. There were a lot of items in it for $70, and everything is made with really good quality, and he did look adorable wearing it. Obviously, if you've been watching the vlogs, you'll have seen the story behind that, but note to self, next time, if there is a fancy dress or a dress-up night on a cruise ship, bring your own outfit, because otherwise it will be very expensive. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I always pick up a magnet for everywhere we go, and a little bit disappointed with the selection on the Wish, if I'm honest. We picked up this one, which is in that steering wheel design, and it does say Disney Wish on the front and has the outline of the funnel. This one was $14.99 and it's quite weighty, it's very solid. The second one that we picked up was this magnet from Castaway Cay, and this one just had to be done, especially because it was somewhere new that we've never been to before. Not sure on the price of this one, it's in the mint range, probably around $10 to $15, something like that, but I love the colourful nature of this magnet and the big sort of cartoony lettering. As we are now pin collectors, we of course picked up some pins. So the first one is this Disney Wish pin, and I was really hoping that we could buy similar to some of the Disney Magic merch that we bought on our staycation cruise last year, but everything seemed to be very different. So this one was new to us, and I really like the Disney Cruise Line logo, but the fact that it says The Wish. And then we've got this Captain Mickey's pin, and this one is just so cute with him in his little captain's outfit and the emblem next to him there. And then finally we have Welcome to Castaway Cay, and this is Mickey with his little friend Pluto. Now all of these pins ranged in price. Again, they don't have the prices on them, they've got the colour scheme. So this one was silver and these two were yellow, which again I'm assuming was somewhere between the sort of $10 to $20 mark. From Castaway Cay, we also picked up a couple of little bits. So I picked up this baseball cap, which is in teal. It's got Castaway Cay on the front and the Disney Cruise Line logo. This was a very expensive purchase, pretty sure it was around $30. Now, I wasn't intending to do the 5K. I was persuaded by Pete, but I didn't really have anything appropriate, so I had to pick up this hat because, well, I didn't want to get sunstroke. So this hat, yes, it was very expensive purchase, but it was really a bit of a necessity at that time, and I'm sure I'll wear it again. I like the colours of it and I like the design. Not a purchase, but on completion of the 5K we received these Castaway Cay medals. These are just sort of rubber, almost in those big sort of rubber magnets, and they have a Castaway Cay lanyard attached. Now it was only Pete and I that completed it, but a very kind cast member gave us one for Oscar, so we can put that up in his room. The next purchase absolutely had to be done. It's the Animator's Palette butter knife. Well, I suppose it's maybe not just limited to Animator's Palette, because we didn't have one of those on the Disney Wish, but they had these in the gift shop nonetheless. So if anyone recalls from the Disney Magic at Sea staycations, these sold out like hotcakes and you just couldn't get them, and everybody wanted one, especially me. So I was really pleased to see it in the shop, and I'm pretty sure it was actually only $13, because again I was quite pleasantly surprised by the cost of this. We do have quite a lot of Disney homeware and this will be added to that, but it's very cute. And again, I think there was one restaurant where we did actually have these as butter knives on the ship. So again, it was just a nice little memory from our amazing dining on the Disney Wish. Another memento which we always try and pick up is a Pandora charm, and if you watched the Disneyland Paris haul, you'll see that they weren't giving out the Pandora boxes, but on the Wish they had them back, which was great. I do like to see things in like a nice presentation box, and it's nice to keep it. This one is just the Disney Cruise Line logo, and on the back it says Disney Wish. I do have the matching one of this from the Disney Magic. Hopefully I'll get the full set at some point, but it's really nice just to kind of remember all the places that we've been, all the things that we've done, and I'll look forward to adding this to my Pandora charm bracelet. This one, again, another pricey purchase. Pretty sure this was $70. And finally, one of the purchases that I was keeping an eye out for when we visited Castaway Cay, and it's the Spirit jersey. So this is just in a peachy orangey tie-dye. It's got the Disney Cruise Line logo on the front, And on the back, in that same teal colour, you've got Castaway Cay, Bahamas. This one doesn't have a price on it, but I'm pretty sure it was just regular Spirit jersey price, so something like between $70 and $80. I got this in a medium, and I just love the colourful colours on this one, and the fact that it is Castaway Cay. It's just really nice and bright, and especially as we're like into the cold weather season now, it's just like something nice and cheery. Heading over to Universal. We didn't pick up as many things at Universal as we did on the cruise or at Walt Disney World, but there were a few things, so let me show you what they are. The first is something that I regretted not picking up in February, so knew that I was going to buy it on this trip, and this is the Harry Potter Spirit jersey, and it is in my house, which is Hufflepuff. So you've got the black, the yellow, the badger with Hufflepuff on the front, and then on the back in very large letters, Hufflepuff. This one is quite a thin material. It's similar to the jersey that I'm wearing now. It's almost like a t-shirt material rather than jumper material, which I much prefer because I quite like to layer up. So this one is a little bit cheaper than the Walt Disney World Spirit jerseys. This one was $65. And again, I picked that up in a medium size, but I'll be very happy to wear this one because yes, very much a Hufflepuff. Next up is a purchase I didn't particularly want to make, but I have it nonetheless. So we went to Florian Fortescue's. If you've been watching the vlogs, you might have seen that when I ordered my sundae, instead of putting it in a tub, which they did in February, they said, can't serve it to you in a tub, the sauce is too hot, you have to buy the souvenir glass, and it was an extra $3. Now, I think I mentioned it in the vlog, I wasn't particularly bothered about the price, it was more the fact that I didn't really want to carry around a big plastic sundae glass. But here we have it. On the front, Florian Fortescue ice cream, on the back, Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and it is quite cute. I guess it was just that if I want homeware, I don't just want one random thing, I'd prefer a set, especially if it's like sundae glasses, it would be better as a set, but maybe future trips, who knows. But yeah, a bit of an accidental purchase, this one. So I must be the only person who doesn't particularly like souvenir glasses or cups, but this was another. This one is from Bubba Gump, and it came with Pete's Corona Rita that he ordered. So it is the same like shaker glass, and it has got the measurement cup inside. Not sure that we're going to use that, but hey, we have it nonetheless. It came home with us, and it's got the cute Bubba Gump Shrimp Restaurant logo on the front. And the next few things that we picked up from Universal are some of the smaller things. So from the Universal Annual Pass Lounge, we picked up this iron-on patch. This is for P. He's got a grey backpack that he always uses whenever we travel, and he picked up a few patches that he can iron on for the next trip. This one was $8, and it's in that very sort of bright neon lettering that is seen on all of the Universal Pass merch this season. In the same theme, we also picked up the Universal Annual Pass pin, which is also in that same neon colour scheme, also $8. And again, it's our first time being pass holders, so we kind of had to pick up something to commemorate that. The next thing is another iron-on patch, and this is also the Halloween Horror Nights 2022. This one was $11. Not my style, a little bit spooky for me. We picked up a couple of magnets on this trip. The first one is the Halloween Horror Nights magnet, which is $9. The second one is this Volcano Bay wooden magnet, and this one was also $9. There were a couple of Volcano Bay ones, and we had a family vote. This one won out, which I'm really glad about because I really quite like the tiki style of this one. And then finally we picked up a couple more pins. The first being this Cabana Bay resort pin. Again, it's just something that we like to pick up now from every one of our trips. Magnet pin, mugs, whatever we can get our hands on. This one was $11. The next one is this Harry Potter Wizarding World pin. It is $9, and it's the sign for Nocturne Alley, and I thought that one was very cute, a little bit different from the sort of usual Harry Potter merchandise. Had to pick up this Guy Diamond pin. This one was $10, so it's Guy Diamond from Trolls. Anybody who was raised in the 90s probably loves Trolls anyway, especially with the like old school troll hair. But from the new series franchise, Guy Diamond is my absolute favourite. I just find him very, very funny. So this one says put your hair in the air, so quite like that one. The final pin that we picked up from Universal is this Velocicoaster pin. This one is $12 and we absolutely had to mark the occasion that Oscar rode Velocicoaster and absolutely loved it. And so the final thing that we picked up from Universal is this license plate. This one is $13. Pete assures me it's the license plate from Back to the Future. Not really my thing. He wants to put this in his game room, so I'm sure it'll look very nice with all of his bits and bobs up there. So before we move on to the giveaway, I'll share with you what we picked up from Walt Disney World. The first thing that was on my must-have list was the Halloween spirit jersey. So you've got Mickey with his little pumpkin hat on there, and then on the back you've got Walt Disney World and all of the little spooky themed elements. And what I love about this is the mixed fabric. So you've got black at the top and the sort of orange, yellowy tie-dye at the bottom. I think it makes it quite unique, quite individual, and I just think it's really cool actually. I think this one was around $75. I wore it on the trip, so I cut the tag off, but I really do like the print of this one. From Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, I picked up the Not So Scary tee, and this is $30 and is apparently glow in the dark. On the back you've got the very big print of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and the date on 2022. I picked this up in a medium. They didn't have changing rooms. I have tried it on. Maybe it's the Florida diet, but it's a little bit snug. Hopefully it will fit. Maybe it just needs stretching out a little bit. And for Oscar, we picked him up the Everest Spirit jersey. So it's got the Yeti on the front and it says Disney World on the back, and it's got a big Yeti print also on the back. Now for Oscar Spirit jerseys, we actually buy them in the adult range and just buy him the extra small. It does mean that they are oversized, but we turn up the sleeves. This one therefore was adult price, probably $75. It doesn't actually have a price on it, which it is pricey, but the kid sizes, I find he's kind of just coming out of the kid sizes really, so in order to get the use out of it, we'll go with the adult extra small, and hopefully it will do him for a couple of years. So in terms of cost efficiency, we'll get out quite a few wears for the cost that we paid. During our last trip, Oscar absolutely fell in love with Orange Bird. So on this trip, he was on the hunt for merchandise. And one of the things he found were these Orange Bird Crocs. Now, I didn't realise how expensive Crocs were, having never owned a pair before in my life. These were super pricey. They were $60, but obviously it had just been Oscar's birthday. He had some birthday money that he wanted to spend, and he chose to spend it on these. He is obsessed. Now, obviously we are in winter season. These are a size up, so they should do him for any future holidays and certainly for next summer. Well, I would hope so at that price, but Orange Bird is very cute. Just not massively keen on Crocs personally. He then also chose this Orange Bird Big Feet plush. Now the Big Feet collections are kind of all the rage at the moment, and there is a myriad of characters available with big feet. Oscar was very happy to find Orange Bird. This one was $30. He was also over the moon when we found this. So this is the Orange Bird Sipper Cup from Sunshine Tree Terrace. Pretty sure with a Dole Whip it was priced at like $15, $16. He's very happy to bring home this Sipper Cup. It's not the biggest, there's not a lot of space in there, but I'm guessing he'll probably use it more for decorative purposes than for actually drinking out of. Another plush that we picked up was this Baby in a Blanket, and it is Baby Dante. Now we have been on the lookout for this since our 2019 trip. It sold out so quickly and we couldn't find him anywhere, and we were very surprised to see him just pop up in the Walt Disney World Emporium store on Main Street, so it had to be done. Now he's quite expensive, I think he was $35, but Oscar does have the baby in blankets most of the collection, and Dante is one of our favourite characters, so we'll be very happy to add him to the collection. Now on to some of the smaller items. So this is something that Oscar picked up for his desk. It's There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. It's really hard to say that without singing that. It's a plaque, a desk plaque, and it's in very bright colourful colours. This one was $15, and Oscar was really happy that he could add this to his desk because it really is one of his favourite Disney songs. So just looking at the pile, the next thing was actually picked up on the cruise. So I should have added it into that earlier section, but never mind. It's the Happy Halloween pin 2022, and it's got the Disney Cruise Line logo on it. This one was $17.99. We then picked up from the All-Star Movies gift shop the All-Star Resorts pin, and again this would have been something, had we collected pins back in 2019, we would have picked up when we first stayed there, but it was nice to be able to pick it up now. No price on this one, but it's from the silver range. To go with Pete's latest patch collection, he also picked up this patch from the Walt Disney Vault collection. So it's goofy, it's got the date 1971 on it, and it's nice and bright. This one was $9.99. And then we picked up this 50th magnet, which we hadn't seen before, so whether or not this had originally sold out or they've just brought it out, I don't know. This is from the Mint range, and it's got Mickey, Minnie and the castle with all of the 50th logo design on. And so the next few things we picked up from Walt Disney World were presents. It's my brother's birthday while we were out there. He asked for a present bringing back. He's a massive Star Wars fan. So we picked up the Star Wars coasters, and these were from Galaxy's Edge, and they are $24.99. They're in a cork design, and they were out on display in one of the shops in Galaxy's Edge. I won't open it up because it is a present, but they're a very cute design, I think perfect for any kind of Star Wars fan. To go with the coasters, we found from Starbucks some of the new Been There series, which were specific to Star Wars. We hadn't seen these before. There were 2 mugs in the Star Wars collection, and this is the first one. This one isn't really familiar to me. Achto? Sounds like a sneeze. Achto. It's got lots of little Star Wars designs on, including the cute Pogbas? Yoda, not Baby Yoda, this is old Yoda. R2-D2? Kind of testing myself here with my Star Wars knowledge. I think this one's cute. I actually really like the colour scheme on this one, so I'm sure he will appreciate that. The next one was definitely more familiar to me. So this is Naboo. And this has got a lot of familiar Star Wars detail on. These mugs from Starbucks were $22.99 each, and yeah, I think he's definitely going to love these because Jar Jar Binks. I feel like I know Natalie Portman's character, but I can't think of the name. And then this guy. Oh god, sorry, that's anyone who is a big Star Wars fan will probably be shouting at the screen right now. He will love this because this is his childhood, because growing up he had a lot of these things in toys and merchandise when he was a kid, so I'm sure he's going to be very happy with this. I've got quite a few things to share with you that I picked up in Cast Connections, which is the Disney Cast Member Store, but finally, before we head over to those items, some of the coolest things I think I've ever picked up on any Disney trip. So this is the new Figment sweater. It's in a bright yellow design with purple figment on the front, and it's got puff sleeves with his little colours on the armband of the sleeve. This is from the dress shop, and it is in a bigger size than I would prefer, but it was the only size that they had left, and I just didn't want to leave it behind. and because of the material I'm pretty sure I can shrink it. This is $78, so very pricey. Even without shrinking it, because of what I'm going to wear it with, which I will show you, it does tuck into the back and the shirt sleeves are oversized, so I think I can get away with it even if I don't think I can shrink it, but let's find out. But I absolutely did not want to leave this behind. It was just too cute, too perfect for an outfit. To go with the jumper, only the best skirt ever. I think that's now in my collection, and it has got embroidered figment on the waistband. It's got his colour scheme. It is stretchy, so I quite like this because it's structured at the front, so there's no stretch in the front, so it'll look, you know, quite flat and quite clean, quite crisp. But then on the back, what is much needed for our Disney World holiday, stretchy waistband. This one also from the dress shop, $78. I absolutely love this. This is right up my street in terms of what I normally wear on our Disney trips. Never seen anything specific to figment, and I absolutely love the colour scheme of this one. I just thought it was perfect. Absolutely love it as a complete outfit. I just think it's going to look super cute. Just need to get some ears now. And so finally over to Cast Connections, where we picked up quite a few bits at a very discounted price. Got my receipt here. It's quite a long one because there was a few bits that we picked up. But the first is these Hollywood Hotel Loungefly ears, and these are absolutely stunning. So they are very much in the Hollywood Tower Hotel design with that key and the little tassel there. They're in a maroon velvet with the very plush detail design around here. It's got Loungefly, Disney Loungefly on the side. Now these would have originally been $40, which I think would have been worth it, to be honest, because they are very good quality, very well made ears. I picked these up for $8. Yes, very happy with these. Very excited to put a band together around this because I just think these ears are absolutely stunning. So you'll have just seen the plate that we picked up for Oscar for his desk, Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, priced at $15. I found this one in Cast Connections. It's Dumbo, it says don't fly, just soar, perfect for my desk, $5. For my niece for a present, we found this memory scrapbook, and it's all the Disney princesses. We obviously haven't opened it, but there's quite a few things in here, so I wonder if it's like activity pages, maybe some stickers. Not sure exactly what will be in there, but I think that will be something really nice that she can keep to put all of her memories in. Was originally $19.99, we picked it up for $8.99. And so the next thing I picked up, I was very excited about. There was a whole Alex and Annie bracelet selection. Now these are normally sort of $45 and up. I paid $19 for this, and it's a rose gold Miko. And you know, if you've been watching this channel for a while, Pocahontas, Miko, some of my absolute faves. I'm so happy to have found this. I absolutely love it. I just think it's absolutely perfect, and for $19, what an absolute bargain. Oscar was very happy to have found this next item, and this is an orange bird. I think it was from the Flower and Garden range earlier this year. Think orange, he's digging in the ground. Was originally $24.99. We picked it up for $14.99. Again, another thing that's going to sit quite happily on Oscar's desk. And so the final few things that we picked up from Cast Connections were some clothing. The first, I picked up this very fluffy Elsa hoodie. So it's for my niece. It's got a white hood. It's like the Elsa dress from Frozen 2 across the front. So it's got the purple, the teals, and then on the back it's got a detachable little Frozen cloak, which I thought was a really cute detail. Now this should have been $46.99. We paid $19.99, and it's honestly like the fluffiest, softest material. I think it's going to be perfect for winter as like a layer up, just something really nice and snuggly. The next item is something that Pete and I have already been fighting over. So I actually found it and bought it. It's in a medium, so it will fit us both, and it's this stitch, but it's in an almost a beachy kind of print. So the colour scheme is quite beachy anyway, because it's sort of the beige with the very like pastel blue. It's Stitch on a surfboard, he's surfing, he's doing his thing, and then a little embroidered Stitch on the chest there. This should have been $36.99, we paid $12.99. So when I picked it up, I was thinking, not really quite sure when I would wear that, but I just liked it, so just thought, I'm going to get it, because otherwise I'm going to regret not picking it up. And then the more we've seen it at home, Pete's gone, I really like that, I might steal it. So because Pete and I can get away with wearing the same sizes, a lot of the stuff that we've been buying recently in a medium will just be interchangeable, I'm sure, depending on what mood we're in. But I think this one is super cute. And so the final thing that we picked up in Cast Connections will probably look a bit familiar if you watched our February trip and subsequent haul. It's the Orange Bird Spirit jersey, but this one is not for me, it's for Oscar. So it is the original Florida Orange Bird, exactly the same Spirit jersey that I bought in February for $75, $80, something like that. $25. Great. Now they only had these available in extra small, which again, perfect, that's the size that we buy for Oscar, it will do him for a while. What a bargain. And we can twin to boot, so like added bonus there. So he was thrilled with this because he's going to have his Orange Bird Spirit jersey, he's going to have his Orange Bird Crocs, he's going to have his zipper. He's just going to be like the coolest Orange Bird dude ever was. We definitely need to do him like an Orange Bird bound, I think, for if we were to go back. But how amazing is this? And what a price as well, $25 for a Spirit jersey. So on to the giveaway and the prizes that you will win. The first up is this Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween print. So this is the limited edition art print from the Not So Scary Halloween parties this year, and it is absolutely gorgeous. We are definitely going to be framing ours. The next item in the giveaway pot will be the Hollywood Hotel Loungefly Disney ears. I picked up 2 pairs. These were just too stunning, and when I saw them I thought they would be perfect for the giveaway. Such good quality, they're so beautiful. So these are the next things up. And to go with it, just a couple of little treats. We've got a Let's Boo This Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Trick or Treat bag. We have a Mickey Head Rice Krispie treat. We have this gorgeous Disney Wish magnet. Now, little story here, there were some very kind men that were giving these out on the Disney Wish, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if they designed it themselves. It's not printed with like a logo or a business or anything like that, otherwise I would absolutely shout them out. They were giving away a huge stack just to other guests, which was so kind of them. And they gave one to me and they also gave one to Pete. We said, oh, we're together, like we only need one, it's fine. And they were like, no, no, take it, take it. So therefore I thought it would be perfect to pass on that pixie dust and add it to the giveaway. Then finally we've got a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween program and a Mickey's Not So Scary signature card, and it is Jack and Sally. So thanks again for watching and for following along with our most recent Florida trip. We absolutely are amazed that so many people are watching, following along, sending us such lovely messages. So thank you so much. It is truly, truly appreciated. And the giveaways are our little way of saying thank you in return. So for this giveaway, I wanted to do something a little bit different. And as a result, since the first vlog has gone live until 3 p.m. on the 7th of January, anyone who's left a comment on one of the vlogs has been entered into the giveaway. So obviously the more people have commented, the more entries people have got. And we are sitting at, yeah, quite a few. And it really is to say thank you for everyone who watches and follows along with our adventures, because we appreciate it so much. So let's pick the giveaway winner. Random comment picker here, all the entries, click to spin. Takes a while. Congratulations, Magical by Sarah. So Sarah, if you drop me a message, we'll arrange to get your giveaway prizes to you. And yeah, just a massive thank you. We're going to be taking a short break from YouTube for a little while, but I'm sure we'll be popping up soon with some more adventures. Happy New Year to you all, and thank you so much for following along with another one of our trips, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!